there are two tables, two full tables in the player table section. The civilian goals and superhero complications. That's if you really don't know what your character's doing. That'll
Oh,
give
I
you.
thought that was gonna be another thing, just like the warm up roleplay questions.
Yeah, I mean it's there to inspire you more than it is like a rule or anything. But that that um that's like a custom D100 list of goals that like your goal might be to deliver a meaningful speech, but then the complication is that you hulk out mid speech, or something. Your powers are going to probably get in the way of whatever that goal is, as
Puny
is
god.
classic for anyone. Yeah, I mean, you may need to sort of take some liberties with that. But then the other one is day-to-day activities, which that'll just give you some ideas. You can roll on that if you're not sure what you're doing during the day. Things like going shopping and running some errands, or maybe you visiting an old friend, maybe you at the gym working out. Those kind
Well,
For
I
during the
already know
day,
that.
he just
You go
works
first.
at his shop.
Well, for the no-phase, he'll try to get a hang of his new abilities. Like he'll buy like a small like toy car and control it, like without actually using the controller or anything. Then it's like, for example, if someone like goes to grab a toast, the toaster will just like shoot out an already prepared toast. Like if you put food in the microwave, it will immediately start making it without you setting up the time.
You just doing this back at your apartment, like
Yeah,
just take the whole apartment.
yeah, because I have a machine telepathy.
Yeah, at some point you would hear banging on the floor as your downstairs neighbor uh, would be complaining about the racket upstairs as things have been transforming, and you hear someone shouting, "If you have a bug problem, I'm gonna get you. If I get cockroaches, I'm blaming you." And you know that the woman who lives below you um, has a shotgun and has threatened to fire it through the floor plenty of times. She's an old black woman in her 70s. Everyone in the building calls her Flo.
Oh. Nice.
It's the old
She
woman
also
from
an aunt?
Deadpool.
Yeah, she's not blind though.
Okay.
She sees everything. But
And
similar vibes.
that's what we're gonna do at the end of this adventure. She just ends up blind, and links up with perfect with like Deadpool.
Yeah, we'll have a crossover with Flo and Blind Owl on their own little buddy cop adventure. But if you'd like, you can make a knowledge check to see what you know about it. If you want, I've created some NPCs for the building and for the local like a block. So there are quite a few people around here, but it's up to you if you want to learn more about them. She's just complaining about the noise from down.
We will try to keep it down. I say back to her.
You will see that on your windowsill there is one of her cats that has climbed up uh, and is trying to attack some of your nano machines, like it's chasing bugs around. You don't hear any more responses from her down there. You just kind of hear some grumbling and shuffling. Nanophage's back apartments down there. Ah,
Hey, look at him. It's the boy.
and yeah, so sorry, everyone was kind of starting together there. We're just starting with what your day-to-day life looks like. I guess for the swarm of nanobots, there's not much of a day job for him, or maybe we just haven't seen that yet. But what about the others? Who do we see next here in Brooklyn? Maybe not in Brooklyn, but
Static is here.
aesthetic.
Okay.
Oh, Static is here.
Hi.
Like I already said, he just goes to his job, does grocery shopping, comes back, trains his abilities as best he can in his apartment.
So, I mean, we can either focus. Where will we see him? Back at the apartment training, or at his shop? Because I don't think we've heard much about that. We know he's a mechanic of some sort or an engineer, but
He's a mechanic who works on cars for people. He doesn't own the shop, he's just an employee there.
do you have any idea where that might be in Brooklyn? I totally understand if you wouldn't know where that is, or where you might find a shop, but
Maybe downtown Brooklyn is my best guess where it would be.
Where? Yeah, sense.
He'd go to downtown Brooklyn for his job, do some shopping on the way back, and get to his apartment. He lives an extremely normal life.
Yeah, when you get back to the apartment building, there would be a man waiting in the lobby who hates you. He lives in the same building, but this guy has been on your case as long as you've lived here, and you see him. He's currently talking to the landlord, but when he sees you, makes a beeline straight for you, and he's got a plastic bag filled with smoke detectors, in as he's approaching you. He goes, "You, can I have a moment with you?"
Morning, George. Are we doing this again today? I had a really long shift.
Oh, well, that must be terrible for you. It's Brendan, by the way, and the landlord tells me that you've removed all of your fire safety equipment. Look, if this building burns down, if I have to come back and put out my own feckin' building, I don't know who to blame, all right? I know I've been smelling smoke. You can't do that here. And he kind of hands you this bag of smoke detectors. Is put these up everywhere. If you don't, I'm going to bring the fire inspector and we're going to get you kicked out of the building. You understand?
That
And
sounds
you know
a
that
little bit
this-
like racism right there.
Racism.
You
My
ain't
racism.
racist against people who have abilities, is you?
Abilities. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, you're kind of discriminatory against my kind. I can't help it if I'm inhuman.
I'm a firefighter. I discriminate against arsonists. So long as you don't
I ain't no
set the building
arsonist.
on
Are
fire,
you
I
just
don't care.
saying I'm an arsonist because I have a body that's made of fire? That's very, very excusatory and very racist. Maybe I should have the talk with people about you.
Can you give me an ego check? As you realize he doesn't know that you have powers until now. He's like, body's made of fire.
I don't really keep a secret.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, with that, he just sort of stands there stunned and he goes, oh, well, I'm sorry, look, I'm not like anti-mutant or anything. I just, I take this stuff seriously. All right, don't burn the place down. And
I won't.
yeah, he looks like he doesn't know what else to say and just awkwardly goes and uh, makes his way up the stairs to his own apartment.
He's just gonna groan and fucking go to his own apartment with a bag full of fucking fire detector.
You can tell these are like completely cheap. You could just melt these with a thought. But you return to your apartment, and where do we see the others that live on 12th Street? Roll with dice
Yeah.
if you want. If you don't.
Silencer would probably just be running. I forgot what it's called. The pro bono case somewhere down Brooklyn.
He's still working at Nelson and Murdoch.
Yeah, he's still working for them.
Okay, but you are downtown.
Yeah, just a pro bono case, dude that's been caught or presumed caught shoplifting, but he never did anything wrong. I'm just there to try to help make it right.
Can you make a logic check for me, please? And you'll get an edge from your legal eagle.
Understood.
This will determine how well this case is going for you. As got down. Okay.
Okay.
That's it off for
YOLO! Okay.
What was your roll?
19.
Yeah, 19's pretty good. Yeah, so this guy, as you've been trying to find proof that he was innocent and wasn't the one who robbed this shop, you would find some evidence that the culprits who were responsible had left behind graffiti on the walls. It seems like they are spray painting, and they've been tagging places all over Brooklyn, and their spray paint has got glitter in it. It sort of uh, it sparkles, and sparkles doesn't sound quite right, but yeah, their spray paint is all glittery, and it is quite obvious that whoever's been uh, holding up the dates and things like that, that they are the ones that have been putting up this graffiti, and this guy has no idea, has no involvement in it. What's
God damn it. Well, there's a good reason why I'm down here. Just trying to find any clues.
I'm back.
Yeah, I mean, here in downtown Brooklyn, there's skyscrapers here. This is the Barclays Center is the place I was thinking of before. That is around here, but yeah, you are kind of there's like shopping malls, and you're kind of in the business district. There are actually, having worked with Shield, you would also know that Damage Control HQ has a satellite office here in downtown Brooklyn. It's disguised as a city building inspector's office, but and you know that the Barclays Center occasionally hosts like the Stark Expo and mutant rights rallies, things like that. So there's probably a lot of reason for you to end up in Brooklyn. Um, but yeah, right now, you see all people commuting here. There's the subway below, billboards, and there's a lot of gentrification around here. But your client is innocent. It just seems someone with the sparkly spray paint is the cult.
Yep, so basically I'll be spending my time talking to the shady people, presenting myself as if I would like to buy some weed, whilst trying to find out if they know anything about the aforementioned squad of the sparkliness. Basically sparkle graffiti. But so maybe I end up in a shop as well. One way or another.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. So you can. I'm trying to remember if there's something black market access, maybe something like that that might give you an edge. But you can make an ego check this time as you try and sort of interrogate the local drug dealers
I
without.
don't have the black market, but I do have interrogation. But basically
that's
just give
cool.
me a bonus. Not bad. They're 19 again.
Yeah, you would hear a couple of them that they would try and offer to sell you a new drug. They'd say, like, sure, man, we got weed, but you know, the weed's legal these days. Something interesting. Uh, sprinkle some of this on it, then, and he shows you a little bag of what he calls glitter, and it is yeah, looks like a little sparkly bag of powder. Sprinkle that over a joint. Trust me, you'll be flying to the moon.
Holy crap, weed is legal in New York.
You know what? I might just listen to that. I mean,
All the invasions, they could probably use something to relax.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, is weed legal? Did you just look that up? Is
Yeah, I
it
just
legal
looked
in-
that up. Weed is legal in New York, apparently. Since
Well-
2016.
Yes, so your local drug dealer is probably like, you know, he's stealing drugs right outside a weed dispensary. He's like,
My
This-
my regular newspaper guy, just on the corner.
it's like weed and hot dogs. Weed and hot. Honestly, not a bad business strategy.
True.
Stoners and hot dogs. That's a good combo. But yeah, you find that they are selling this stuff called glitter. However, yeah, with a 19, you would also be able to get the information that if you want more of it, like it's kind of hard to find, but there's some guys in Prospect Park that have been like that's where he's getting his stuff. You know that whoever is making this is hanging out in Prospect Park.
Gonna hand him, I don't know, $50, and then I'll just tell him, yeah, thanks for the information. I'll check this out later, and if it's not good as you claim it to be, I'll come back and we're gonna have some trouble. And I hope I don't have to come back.
Scrawny fucking little lawyer trying to be threatening.
Hey, it's all
Just
about
leave it.
how you present yourself.
You should have seen the first time we saw Silence before he even got his powers. He to Margie and Goon in the nuts. And then they all beat the crap out of him with baseball bats. But like he got a good hit in.
Oh man. Good old days.
Well, then.
As these guys figure that they've just earned themselves a new client. They're not threatening you at all. What are Illustra and Static Scale up to? Our tables you can roll on if you don't have an idea. I won't here for that. Oh.
Honestly, I would probably just be doing a bit of work.
I heard you were doing speed, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
No.
Sounds like
Uh,
fun.
What kind of work would you be doing?
be at home. I was sitting. I work for a call center. I work as a remote worker for a call center. So I work with something probably be like, have you tried turning it off and back on again, sir? Understood.
Is your name
Yes,
Bob?
yes. My God, it worked! You're a genius.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for the technical support.
And when I'm done working, I'll probably go downstairs. I'll probably go and get some food, like at the rest. But after dark, I'll probably go out, buy some food and stuff from the corner shops.
Well, can you give me a vigilance check, please, as you finish your day and it's you start making your way down at the end of the block. Just down here, there is a bodega. Yeah, would be the local one. It's right on your block. Also, your hit points and stuff are back to full.
Oh,
You missed me saying.
I'll hit that button when I quickly want to find something. Hide and seek. Yes. $15.
Oh, 15. Okay, cool. Yeah, as you are making your way down the street, you see that there are birds flying around in like on the nearby buildings that you've definitely never seen around here before. Like there's like brightly colored birds that look like they came from the Amazon or something. Like they might be some kind of a parrot, but just it seems like there's a lot of strange exotic bird life. You know that there's a zoo at Prospect Park, and it occurs to you that maybe one of their aviaries, like maybe some birds got out or something. But yeah, there's definitely some
Right.
strange bird life as you make your way over to the bodega.
I will probably on my way to like pull up Google and just like bright birds, brightly colored birds in New York as I'm walking.
Yeah, you get some like Broadway shows, and you get some like ads for the Bronx Zoo and for Brooklyn Zoo. But yeah, you don't find any entries of those the birds that you are looking at. The ones that you're looking at seem like very exotic. Maybe they're someone's pets or something like that.
I close the app and move on.
Make a logic check if you'd like to actually see if you do. Maybe with the Marvel, you know something about them, but I don't know if you've got any
7.
like.
He sees food.
Do you have any like scientific expertise or anything that you may that might mean you know something about?
No.
Okay, yeah,
He's-
that's weird.
Man
That
looks
someone's
at bird,
I do.
sees
I do have a
food.
perfect memory.
oh well, yeah. If you ever see one of these again, you'll be like, "Hey, I saw one of those on my way to the bed the other."
True.
In the middle of freaking combat where all of us are hanging on a thread of life, you'll just see a bird and you're just like, oh, hey, I've seen one of those before.
That's
Yeah,
middle.
I've
That's
seen
the
exactly
information
10
you
of
need.
them.
Okay, so as static scale goes to the bodega, where do we see Illustra?
Well, where you see her is out of her suit in. I'm not sure. Lefton Garden? That sounds like a fun place. Just doing a magic trick like pulling out a rabbit from a hat, levitating, and stuff like that.
Is she putting on a show?
Yes.
Just for fun. Okay. So, what do you think? What kind of shows? Is it like a children's party, or is it like a corporate event that they have, or does she just do this kind of on the side of the road like a street magician?
Yes, let's just pick the most evil option, the children's party.
What the?
Yes. Okay. I'll give you a point of karma for choosing the children's party because that means I can threaten the children.
Because this is the not the evil group.
You can make an ego check as well or whichever you use for your powers, if it's ego or logic, to see how good this performance is.
17.
Okay, the kids are enthralled. They are just like losing their minds at every trick, and most of the adults as well, all of their parents, like some of them would have just left their kids here and gone off to do their own thing. But actually, this show is so good that you've amassed quite a crowd here, and you can see there is like in Prospect Park, there's kind of botanical gardens and there's the zoo, and then where you are is it's like more of an upscale neighborhood where you're probably at a big restaurant or something like that, but, and you've got quite a crowd watching your show at the moment. as the children are cheering and all of that, we're going to um, so this is the hardest part of this game, is like how to focus on all the different heroes at the same time without just making you punch something. Tell you what though, did we discuss what because you guys have met each other now, have we discussed what kind of comms you have amongst each other? Or do you just have each other's phone numbers? Because you could just be on a group chat, but
Yeah, I got a phone.
Yeah, I don't think we discussed anything. I think phones are the best option here.
that's easy enough. Well, then we're going to go over to the bodega, actually, as it's just down the street from your apartment building. And we'll say, Silencer, do you think you would have stopped at the bodega on the way home, as you've been looking into these stores? Or
Yeah, most certainly I would, for sure.
then I'm going to put you down. Oh wait, not in superhero form. Then you will see static scale as he's going up the other way. Hooded figure. So yeah, you guys, you see each other as you're approaching the bodega. See some of these strange parrot-like birds sitting on the buildings. And what do you guys like to do?
As soon as I see a mutant, I'll just approach him, and I'll grab the little drug that I took. Just ask him, "Hey, buddy, got any knowledge on what this thing is? Have you seen this before, maybe?"
Sorry, I didn't activate them. Yeah, probably be able to see each other.
I can see shit. It's so fucking dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, that's trippy.
Can everyone see from the 12th the neighborhood watch?
I
Yeah, I
could see
can see
beforehand for
static
some
and-
reason, but yeah.
I can see them, yes.
Yes.
Apparently, he's unconscious.
Oh shit.
It's fine. It's usually what happens.
Yeah, that's average day for him. Like, if he's not unconscious at least once a day, he's starting to feel
Like
weird.
a worse Daredevil.
I take a look at it. I don't think so. I don't. Do I know what it is?
You can give me another logic or a vigilance check, depending on how you like. If you're just sniffing at it.
Or which
Yeah,
sniff it's at? Also, I have Black Mark and Access.
Yeah,
That's
that'll-
better.
that could give you an edge on a logic to know what it is.
Hmm.
it rolls. Yeah, you definitely recognize it. It is a new street drug that is called glitter, and yeah, I don't know if you take drugs, maybe you know well, but you know that this is something that is probably like running rampant in Brooklyn at the moment. Um, you saw a mutant on the news getting arrested with a bunch of it that you recognized because they were one of the Morlocks. There's probably people in some worse situations than you guys that live nearby that are all tangled up in this drug. And maybe those birds took it too, because that's about the only explanation for the colorful birds you can come up with the previous one.
It looks like glitter. I saw it on the news. I saw it on the news a couple of days ago. Some mutant got caught with it. I hand him back his drug. And
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised. I did not see that coming from the lawyer.
How the hell you know I'm a lawyer?
You can smell it on you.
You smell the same as Silencer.
How the hell do you
Lawyers
know
all
who
have the
Silencer
same
is?
smell.
We've met.
Shit, we've met?
Yes.
We met? Oh, fuck me.
So
I
we're into
forgot.
the last session, but do you want to? You guys can describe right now, like one time you met as Hero. Was that during the symbiote?
I forgot about that.
Where did we flash to? This like static scale. Where did you meet Silent?
Wait, we haven't met?
No, you have. You definitely have, but it's like, yeah, I imagine at this point you're just on the street. It probably hasn't put two together. Mind you, once you remove your hood to Silencer, you're probably going to be like, yeah, I've definitely seen this dude before. It's a little blue dragon man. Like, it's hard to forget. You know he lives in your building, like, and I suppose we probably should have discussed it, but you would have been getting messages from the landlord about heading to the top floor to join the neighborhood watch, which he's been trying to get you to do for a while.
Huh. Where did you pick this up?
I got it from the newspaper stand, dude. He's near my office. I've just been doing some pro bono shit, and apparently, people who use this into their like graffiti works are responsible for it. So I've just been trying to find out more about this shit. Yeah, but I haven't seen you for a while. What the hell were you on about? What do you do these days?
Mostly working.
I know. Tell me about it. If I knew what kind of pain in the ass this shit would be, I'd never become a lawyer.
Yeah.
So because the bodega has been introduced here, if anyone else feels like their character might be heading down to the bodega on the end of the block, I feel like Illustra's pretty busy with a job. For those of you that are in the building, if you want to join the scene, you can. Right now, the other two are standing outside. Go in and buy something? Is there something that you always come down here to get?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some food. Okay, see you later. By the way, are you gonna go to that thing with Mr. West tonight?
The what now?
The thing with the landlord, Mr. West, that he's holding on top of the building.
Yeah, not sure I know the event that you're talking about. Is there something important there?
Yeah, it's something about the neighborhood watch.
Well, I wasn't planning to, but I can swing by.
Oh. Do. Two. Throw in my head. Try to go through
you-
this door.
You get a text from Kenny. I'm assuming that's meant to be defaults. You
Yes.
open the door and you hear the bell as everyone inside the shop begins to look at you, and you see standing at the front of the counter there is a man pointing a gun at the owner of the shop, as it seems like this store is being robbed currently, and will just turn to look at you in surprise as you see the guy behind the counter, the civilian, picking up a shotgun from behind them. Yeah, you see him trying to grab a gun. I would like you to please roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
There's apparently 2 anti-Horvats.
Really?
It's just
Yeah.
because the building itself has 2 floors.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it shows
yeah.
at the top is the upper floor and the bottom is the lower floor. Because he's outside, you can see him both, but the darkened version means you're looking at the top floor and he's on the ground floor.
Yeah, you can climb onto the roof, and then you would be able to see the darkened tokens or the things that are below you. So if anyone does want to arrive and land on the rooftop, you can do that too.
I think I just got a text from a dangerous criminal.
You got a text from freaking Kenny, not Crowbar.
Oh, you love that.
What does this criminal want me to buy him Taco Bell?
At least he's offering to pay this time.
Supervillains do weird things these days.
Supervillains do weird things. God damn it.
Okay, did either of you get a marvel?
Yes.
Static did.
Static did.
Okay, perfect. So Static, we start things off here as they all kind of look at you in shock, and you can see the owner of the store is going to try and make use of this opportunity, but he's also very likely to get himself shot right now as he's got a gun pointed at him. What are you going to do? As interrupt.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna swear and leap at and kind of oh man, I need him to. So I'm gonna kind of I kind of want to intimidate this guy. So he pulls his gun off the clerk, off the shop clerk, before I make my move.
Yeah, you can use your reaction to try and taunt him.
Ah, perfect. I'll do
Make
that.
an ego check. And yeah, I'll have to look up taunt rules again later, but I'm pretty sure that.
I mostly taunt him by just flicking down my hood. You can see my face.
He goes, yo, what the fuck? It's not going to be a high target.
This is ego, right?
ego. And actually, if you've got extreme appearance, I'll say you've got an edge on this. Which you should have extreme appearance.
Didn't help him.
I should have rolled the middle. I should have rolled the middle.
That's all right. A 13 is a success. That would have been a marvel. But yeah, you definitely you hear him shouting, "What the fuck?" And then you hear another voice coming from further into the shop, that's standing next to like a shelf full of booze. You see that there is another woman standing there. She seems to have been hiding from the shopkeeper, but she now draws a gun as well. And you hear them shouting at each other, like both of them are now surprised. They were trying to rob this place, and now there's a dragon that just walked in, and they're freaking out.
And
So
then
for your bonus,
sorry.
right? That was just a reaction. Yeah, go ahead.
And then I'm gonna rush him and give him the old venom bash. Bash.
Okay.
At least it's a marvel. You rolled the 3, not the 1.
Yeah, well, good. Okay, how do you absolutely annihilate this guy? He's not dead. I think you're heroic, but
I mostly as he looks to me and point and aim with the panic and aim the gun at me, I'm gonna drop down on all fours and launch at him, and then just kind of take his feet out underneath him and give him a good shock. And he's on the floor.
as he slams down, like knocking the counter, you see the other guy that just picked up a gun, like aiming it. But as he brings the gun up, you've already taken down the criminal. Very nice.
I put up like a one hit. Please don't shoot me.
I'm gonna go right back to your turn. So yeah, we start the actual round as he goes down hard. The shopkeeper looks bewildered, but what do you?
I kind of look over the counter for the shopkeeper and like, please don't shoot me.
We can't see anything that's going on in there.
Please remind me if you can't see, because we used to have a thing that shared vision, but now that is.
The whole neighborhood is moving.
The other security camera.
That's great. Now, you should put a token down and put in just the image of the watcher.
Yeah, that's what my.
The watcher is just staring through the window.
My token image is.
The watcher, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, like I'm not sure. Do I know she's trying to rob them, or she's just a civilian that's trying to be a hero?
No, she was pointing the gun at you. Like they were shouting. You kind of revealed her there. So.
Okay. Okay, that's a little wrong. Okay. Damn it. I'm gonna kind of crawl around the ground and loop around, see if I can. Actually, I can just leap. That kind of do as well.
Just fat alligator to the ground.
I'm gonna kind of like use my agility and kind of like jump, like hit this, kind of jump onto the ceiling and then back down at her. Boom. And shock.
As you land, do this gracefully. You make your attack. Oh, what a hit! As you are like taking her down, you'll notice that all the booze on the shelf next to you kind of clatters as if you hit the ground really hard. But yeah, let's see that. Oh, okay,
That's
definitely a
odd.
hit.
That's odd. I'm not that heavy. 19 points of biz damage.
Yeah, so she gets zapped and sort of knocked backwards, but she's still on her feet. Uh, and and as she kind of sort of stumbles backwards and you're about to charge again, you are both standing on your feet and you see um, the bottles on the shelf sort of rattle again, like there was an aftershock to your land.
I kind of look at her and go, "What's that about?"
Like, oh my god, it's been electrocuted.
Oh,
Fuck you,
no.
lizard man. Yeah, Ante, you're outside. You have just felt the ground beneath your feet shake, and you can hear a commotion going on inside. But yeah, it just felt like there was an impact.
Well, that's an odd time to have earthquakes. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna be walking, and as I walk, I'm just gonna see you on the left. And maybe I could go buy some shit to eat. And as I enter, well,
That's not a
There's a
door.
bear.
That's a window.
oh shit.
And it walks into the slide, the like automatic door. God damn this thing.
Fucking shit. Oh, I'm gonna enter and I'm gonna have stuff to see. But that's all I can do. My movement is limited.
You see the shopkeep just sort of turn the gun on you and then just go, oh, it's you, huh? Get
No
too
shit.
close. No, don't worry. They're trying to rob us. There's still one over there. And yeah, you're going to then, if that's the end of your turn, we'll go to as she's to.
If there was a
She's going to
gunshot
attempt-
go off, how fast would it? How fast could Hothead actually get there?
Well, unless the others kind of let you know, I'd say you can make a vigilance check, and it would either be on the next round or it would take a full round. But right now, this is exactly what you are hearing. There is a gunshot going off on the vigilance check. Oh, and does a 13 hit your agility defense static scale?
It does not.
Okay, so that is a fantastic failure on her part, as yeah, the gunshot kind of rings out. I'll say this is going to give Nanophage and Kenny an edge on their vigilance. Yeah, 14 is already enough to hear it. But that bullet is going to go. She's going to fire it and miss you as you kind of dodge out of the way, and it is going to hit the window that Silencer was just looking through. As that smashes, and you see her like sort of freeze, and she stops paying attention to you, static, as she's just looking at where she just fired the gun. Hothead, you hear a gunshot going off at the end of the block, and yeah, at this point, the shopkeep, he's just yeah, he goes, hey, listen, dude, you're right over there, and he's just making his. Over here, he's staying in cover behind the thing. He can't see her, and he's not going to shoot his whole alcohol shelf with the shotgun.
Very wise.
So at the top of the round here, you can roll for initiative, Hothead, if you are coming to investigate.
There is a way to do it, but there.
I can. Yeah. But what are you doing? I'll put your token down. So no?
Oh, he's just gonna slingshot himself around just to check what's going on because he heard a gunshot and he's basically in hero mode of oh shit, I gotta save people.
So you will be joining the fight this round. Oh, we're not. Okay, so at the start of the round, we'll get to what you see on your turn, Hothead, but as static. At the start of the round, you can see she's just fired past you. She's looking past you, but there's an opening here. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I pretty much go for the gun, trying to get it away from her and seduce her.
You can make a disarm attack then, but
How do I do that?
everyone can disarm. We haven't really gotten into, but it would be a normal melee attack, so exactly the same as what you're rolling there. But if you get a fantastic, you destroy the weapon.
What is enough?
Yeah, 14 is going to be enough to disarm her, but roll that edge. Okay, so yeah, how do you take the gun out of her hands?
I kind of leap at it, grab it, and then I let her let her fight, so she let go.
She like one of those, those toys where everyone has to like hold on and yeah, she gets zapped
Very much.
on the hand and stumbles back. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, just tell her I didn't mean anything by it, okay? I'm sorry, I didn't know." And she starts like putting her hands up in the air, and she looks afraid. Is that going to be your turn?
Yes. Can I make the gun safe to remove the ammunition? Rack the slide, make sure there's no bullet in it.
Yeah, you can start doing that.
Cool.
Yeah, you start. You drop the magazine, and we go to flip or whatever. We go to Ant. I lost your token there for a second. Sorry. There you are. Yeah. What would you like to do? You can see. You can see what you can see. Sorry. What do you...
As far as I know, like she's disarmed, right? Basically, there's no worries anymore, right?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have a gun. She hasn't been arrested or apprehended, but she's been disarmed.
Okay. I'm gonna step in right here and be like, "Hey, buddy, you need help?"
I got this. I think.
Nanophase is just unbothered by the gunshot.
Sure, if
Okay.
you got it, I'll call the cops and I'll make sure everybody's safe. I'm gonna grab my phone and I'm gonna dial 911.
Okay, as you are dialing 911, you can give me a vigilance check, please. But you will have a trouble on this as you are inside.
Yikes.
What was the total then?
11.
Okay, yeah. With an 11, you're speaking to the operator. You start reporting this crime, and one of the pot plants behind you kind of falls as the clinking of those glasses all rattles again. Like there's another small aftershock.
Jesus Christ, the fuck is happening?
Is that an earthquake?
It sounds like it. I felt it outside, but I don't know what the hell is going on.
Hothead, as we are going to your turn here, and I mean, basically not really an initiative, but until she's apprehended, we'll stay in it. But as you come slingshotting your way down to the bodega, can you also please make me a vigilance check, but this time with an edge? You heard the gunshot, but now as you are making your way down here, and they are debating whether or not this is an earthquake. Oh,
That's amazing.
you arrive on the rooftop, and I'm going to put at the end of the rooftop, just because what you were seeing. You see something moving between the buildings as you are slinging your way over, and as you land, you hear the screaming of civilians as you see two New York taxi cabs getting like flung across the street, and you see some Jurassic Park looking shit walking down the street as a Tyrannosaurus Rex is rounding the corner and making its way down the street towards the bodega. And you see this thing clearly as you arrive. No one else has noticed what it is yet. Some civilians are definitely noticing, but you see a T-Rex.
Well, and all the things I could have seen today, I don't think that this is one of the things that I was going to see today. So I'm just going to go, because I'm pretty sure that I only heard one gunshot, and dinosaur takes precedence over gunshot, so I'm going to go ahead and try to help out civilians by the dinosaur. Ain't you a beauty?
Put them on the wrong level. Doesn't look. Oh, actually. Yeah, everyone inside, you would start to see civilians rushing past as they are running for their lives. But it is your turn, Hothead. You do manage to get down here as the T-Rex is approaching.
I'm just gonna try to get civilians like to safety and shit like that.
Yeah, you will see that it is chasing one civilian down the road directly in front of it. How are you going to try and rescue them? As you just see it bashing through cars as it makes its way down the street, and there's loads of people running, but we'll say that token represents those.
Dinosaur is in my reach. I see the dinosaur chasing the person, and I'm gonna just reverse punch that mother. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Yay. Well, that's a 19, and then I'll do Wisecracker as my reaction. Because I love Wisecracker. Does that hit its ego? Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah, what are you saying to this?
Big, ugly, and reptile up here!
Status scale is right there.
Yeah, you hear that too, the static, but the T-Rex kind of like as it tries to figure out where it was just punched from, it looks up at the sign and makes direct eye contact with you, Hothead. It has lost interest in the civilian and has gained a very sudden interest in you.
I don't know if what I did was a very smart idea or a very dumb idea.
Will earn you a point of karma either way. Yes,
I think the next thing that he's gonna do is try to like swing away or like try to like get the dinosaur into the park that's right next to this place.
we'll get to that, but we are still in initiative here as we go back into the bodega. The woman who just put up who was just disarmed, she's going to see the people running and screaming, and as that distracts everyone slightly, she's going to try and make a. She's going to try. Oh shit! How does she get out of here? Oh, spacebar does a different. You see run around the aisle, and then you hear a door opening, but that. Oh, actually no. She's going to keep. She manages to get out into the alleyway as she dashes. She dashes. And then the other people inside are just like, what the fuck? As they go approach the window, trying to see what all the commotion is outside. And we will get to Nanophage and Elastra in a second, I promise. But Static, what are you doing? As the one you just disarmed made a run.
Damn it. Yo. Spread after her.
Do you have any movement abilities?
I can jump
All right,
very well.
jump good.
But I can also shoot lightning from. So I'm gonna do that. Elemental burst. 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 hits. As she just makes it into the alleyway and then zap, she just falls down, and we see as she collapses through the doorway, static scale on the other side.
Oh, good.
Okay, so at this point, because that is like right at the top of the round, and because I want to get the others in here as well, and Hothead just said he's going to try to lead the dinosaur. I'm going to bring us out of combat here because the robbers are defeated. But you will get static scale. You will get a point of karma for taking them down.
Thank you very
Come out
much.
of initiative as some civilians come rushing past the shop. Actually, one of them rushes into the shop to get some cover as the T-Rex starts going right past the.
Was that
Yeah.
I looked at the lawyer. Was that a?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound good.
You hear the roar as it roars out at Hothead. Yeah, there's no mistaking. There is a T-Rex outside.
And finally, the text makes sense.
Follow me, big ugly mother of a dino.
I'm gonna run over to the catcher, hand him the gun, and say, "Good luck. Let's go."
Whoa! Yeah, you don't hear any of what he says, but he will try and take care of his family here, and he will definitely get a discount at the bodega when you come back. But yeah, are you rushing out to chase the dinosaur?
Pretty much, yeah.
Then, yeah, Hothead, as you're trying to lead it away, you said back towards Prospect Park.
Yeah.
Then you can, yeah. How would you like to try and do that? I'm thinking an ego check, but you can make an argument for something else.
Ego check is fine. I would just like continuously punch, try to like pelt it with my fists while I'm swinging, or I'll just like swing around him and try to lead him towards the park.
Yeah, if you're trying to, then you can just make an attack roll if you're like actually trying to punch it and piss it off as you go.
Would this work?
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, big and ugly. I'm right over this way.
Okay, yeah, we'll say. I mean that would be multiple hits as you keep kind of leading it away, and the other two you would definitely see. You would see Hothead now, like getting involved. And yeah, is there anything silencer or what, is silencer suiting up or something? Or what do you?
But this dude in front of us is not dead. He's just like unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just check
Why
the
Commander
like the
Anti-Corvette
aisles.
lawyer transforms into silence.
And you have
Just-
called the cops, so the cops are on their way. They will arrest these two. You don't have to worry about the robbers anymore.
Well then, yeah, I just go. Quit. I'll go here. I'll close the doors. Just shoot up and go through this door. Damn, there's a whole homeless dude. You just yell at him, "Get the fuck out! There's a giant ass T-Rex! Run!"
Oh shit! I thought that was the glitter. Oh, oh. And he stumbles up and runs away. You
Just run
see
and make
in the
sense.
alleyway. You see in the alleyway some spray painted the same symbol that you've been seeing everywhere. Spray painted on the wall. Yeah, the homeless guy runs away, and you see the foot of the T-Rex as it stomps off down the road, chasing after Hottie.
I'm gonna join. Oh shit! I'm gonna join the chase after it passes.
After
Careful! I don't want to be the food.
now we're going to go to this scale, so I thought it would take us a bit quicker to get there, but we, as the three of you chase this dinosaur towards Prospect Park, we cut over to the other side of Prospect Park where this children's party is happening, and Illustra, you are performing magic tricks where, as you are doing this, you will also start to see like the ripples in the water on everyone's tables, and as the children have been screaming and cheering in like wonder with all your illusions, they cheer again as they all think that this is part of the show, and you hear something crashing through the buildings behind you as there is a quadrupedal dinosaur this time with a massive armored back. You see an ankylosaur. These are representatives, the same way as you guys are, but you will see the tail of this creature come smashing through the building behind you, sending rubble flying, and all the kids still think this is part of the show. The adults are losing their minds. Some of them are running to try and pick up their children, but chaos is breaking out, and this is happening right behind you, mid-show. What are you going to do?
Oh, well, seems we may have a problem. But the show must go on, so time for another trick. Now watch as I turn night to day. Just puts up my fingers around the sun, pulls, and then 20
There's more.
spaces. Yeah, 20 spaces.
As the light goes out, what is the deal with your outfit here? Is this where you make your quick change, or like has she got it hidden up her sleeve or something? I mean, you said she doesn't perform in the full regalia, but I imagine she's got a way to quickly suit up when she needs to.
Yeah, and no, it's not morphing time. As much as I wish it was.
Well, it's pitch black now, so no one's going to see how you change. But
Well,
everything
it
went
is
dark
time.
around you this whole
Yes, it is time now to dispel. For the shadows to dispel the illusion. While in the shadow, she just pulls out like a little dice that she just drops up in the air, and her outfit falls out of it. Ooh.
I'm not going to make you spend actions and stuff to get changed. It will probably, if it's mid combat, you will have to. But yeah, you absolutely in the darkness are able to suit up. And actually, at this point, as you are suiting up and that block has gone dark, you're going to roll for initiative again. But this time it'll be on this Brooklyn size. There's a nanophage back at the apartment. You hear Flo from down beneath going, "Hey, you're going to sit around and play with your toaster all day? There's dinosaurs on the news." What is nanophage doing? Like it. Oh, we lose it. Oh, I can't hear.
I need to
Okay,
suit
yeah,
up.
my mic was muted.
Oh, okay. I thought I was losing my
No,
mind.
I was talking, but the mic itself was muted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just
What do you-
telepathically turn on the TV and see dinosaurs. He'll say, "Huh, we could have sworn they were extinct on this earth." Very well. He'll.
You actually, you can, as you see the news footage, you would see that there is a helicopter that is filming Prospect Park, and you can see that the botanical gardens, that's what they are reporting on, that dinosaurs are emerging from the botanical gardens, and you can see that the glass of the big aviaries and stuff is completely smashed and overgrown. It looks, I mean, if this was DC, you would assume Poison Ivy was doing something in there, but it's not. It's there's something going on, and you can see that there are from the news copter. You can see that there are two more, one of each of those dinosaurs heading in opposite directions away from Prospect. There's a T-Rex in Prospect Heights, and an Ankylosaurus headed for Fort.
Could you swap my token out for my hot head token? Please and thank you.
Let's say I'll. The T-Rex seems faster, so I'll fly to the T-Rex on the upper. I'll. Now if I jump out of the window and shapeshift himself into a pigeon and start flying towards the T-Rex, the upper one.
Okay. Good. Can you mute your mouth? Hear your ice maker or whatever the hell that is. Yeah, you fly past some strange prehistoric birds, and you will be able to make your way over there. The scale that we are running on this game is abstract enough that we're just going to use the grid. What is that?
We can hear whatever you're doing.
Sorry, I dropped my fidget toy.
It's a fidget toy? I thought you were stacking cans.
I dropped my fidget toy in my pile of cans that I haven't cleaned up yet.
Makes sense. Okay.
You will fly
everyone
towards
else,
the T-Rex, and on my turn I'll do whatever.
we will things off here. At the children's party, there are loads of children all around you, civilians everywhere. What are you going to do, Illustra?
Sort of hope that Mr. Freeze is around with his jokes about what killed the dinosaurs. But it's not DC, sadly.
You're the
So,
you're the performer. You can make the bad puns if you want.
oh well. Now,
The bad puns are
What?
my job.
well, the first thing is what I would know about Ankylosaurus. That's the first thing.
Yeah, the first thing you would know is that its tail is like a wrecking ball that it is currently using that way. What you can also tell is these are bigger than you've seen in a museum, but you can make a logic check to see if you know any specifics. Yeah, they definitely shouldn't be in New York, and that is definitely not an illusion. It looks like it is not even going straight for you. It just looks like it is going to be rampaging through all of the buildings here,
I found it.
and it seems to be coming from Prospect Park.
Comes from Prospect Park. Damn it.
Don't remember them having these at the zoo though. This is-
Oh, now I know what I'm gonna do. It's time for the grand illusion. As in the back, just make a T-Rex come running and just screams to what? Basically run it towards it, hoping to basically make it run the other way.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely try that. You can make an ego check to try and fool it, unless your power does something specific. But which way are you trying to direct it?
Let's see. Towards Prospect
This place
Park
would be in the
because
park.
because that's the best place. Because that's where it came from.
Yeah, I'll say you have an edge on this if you're making a T-Rex scream at it.
Our edges have not been going well this run at all.
It's all right. That's still a good roll. That is a success. Is that it hears this T-Rex screech and it immediately turns and tries to swing its tail. It does swing its tail through like where the darkness isn't. Or is it still dark there? Sorry, I may have misheard. Did you drop?
Basically, what I'm doing is like when I come, I'm just like after I've changed, I'm just like, and now they lose. Like that is basically I just dispel the thing just snaps, and then from the last remnants of the darkness comes a T-Rex running.
Okay, yeah. So it is going to swing its tail at the T-Rex, obviously missing, but it is going to hit part of the building, and it is going to make the whole structure start to collapse. So you are going to see that there's a large metal like archway that's in the middle of this building that you're in, and it looks like that is about to fall on where all of the children are. But this Ankylosaurus is running from the T-Rex. It takes a swing and then is going to be using its full movement to rush in the opposite direction of the T-Rex back towards Prospect Park on its turn.
Oh well.
Redirected the dinosaur, but the civilians are now in danger of the
Yeah.
debris.
Yeah,
So is that
that's a big problem. So what I'm gonna do is
You
I'm
have
gonna
hovering discs.
yes, I'm gonna take my I'm just gonna bring out one of my hovering things, as you say, and just fly up and try to like hold back the building. Maybe not the smartest one, but hey, at least I'm not like zero strength or melee.
now, so you can use your reaction to try and do this. So yeah, if that's just a straight melee check, then you can make a melee.
And
Unless it's a power specific.
it's not a power, and I'm gonna spend itch just because, yeah, that's a good way to use it. Come on, couldn't it have been the other way?
Which kind of-
But now the question
Okay,
is,
so
I have a question. This thing here, no wait, I cannot do it because I already used my reaction. Yes, so perfect.
yeah, so you very quickly you kind of fly up there and you try to catch this thing and you slow it, but it is not enough. You don't quite have the strength. Like you may be able to try again, but it doesn't feel like you're going to be able to hold this whole thing up by yourself. Here screaming from the civilians down below. But we are going to cut now across Prospect Park to where this chase is happening, and I should probably put the right token down on this. Did you say you did, Suda? That is right answer.
I did. Yeah, I did. In that small room.
Yeah, I'll fix your initiative, but it is your turn.
Okay. Well, not much to do. But I'm gonna find a proper place where I see, and then well, be sad about it. But we're gonna take one of the trees out of the earth, and then we're gonna send it directly into its face. Or at least try it.
Okay, yeah, Hothead leads it right into Prospect Park. There's loads of trees at your disposal. In fact, more than you remember. It seems quite wild.
Seems a little prehistoric.
A little bit overgrown. But yeah, that is definitely a hit.
35 points of damage. And then can I just scan if there's civilians in like near vicinity? Are there like many of them, or they've already started running away?
Yeah, the people have been scattering, but yeah, sorry, I've got to reload quickly. You don't see any civilians in Prospect Park, but around the park, like on the roads that run alongside it, yeah, there are a lot of civilians. Some of them are trapped in cars that have been flipped by the T-Rex, and it seems like the T-Rex made quite a bit of damage on its way towards the bodega. So you guys are pushing it back in the opposite direction, but there are definitely civilians all over the place uh, that could probably use some help.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna stay here right now. Actually, not here. Probably like here. But that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, I'm loading back in, but who is next on the initiative?
The Ankylosaurus.
Of course. Okay, so the Ankylosaurus is going to be just making a beeline for Prospect Park as you guys lead the T-Rex in one side and Illustra pushes the Ankylosaurus on the other side. They both run into the park at the same time. This tree hits one, you see it land on the ground, and the Ankylosaurus kind of come to a stop and screech as the these two massive dinosaurs now seem to be sort of facing each other. Yeah, I've just gotten back in. The other Ankylosaurus, however, is just wrecking buildings on the other side. It is causing absolute chaos. Okay, there we go. That one is fully in Prospect Park now. The other one looks like it is headed up the main road. And it is smashing up Fort Greene right now. Double check their movement. Oh, yeah. It's actually getting all the way into downtown. But it is just causing havoc as it goes. And then Hothead, you were kind of caught between the T-Rex and the Ankylosaurus who comes rushing out the other way, but you've succeeded in drawing it this way. So you are in the middle of the park now. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna be using my free running to climb the T-Rex and the Ankylosaurus, dodging like their fucking tails and stuff like that. Just trying to get on top of the T-Rex just to scout out what I can see.
Yeah, you won't need a check to do that, as you managed to parkour your way on top of the T-Rex.
Yeah. Do I have any clue of what is causing these dinosaurs to be at this park?
Yeah, you can make a vigilance check. Is that you're looking around.
All right.
Yeah, with that you can tell that the Prospect Park is quite overgrown, but especially at the botanical gardens and the zoo, which is up at the top of the park. So basically over here you can see there are the everything is overgrown to the point that it looks like quite obvious that these dinosaurs just came from there. It looks like that zoo has turned into a Jurassic Park exhibit or something. But clearly where the dinosaurs escaped from. You can tell that.
I'm gonna send a quick text to fucking the group chat of botanical gardens and the zoo are hotspot for dinosaurs. And then I'm just gonna try to slingshot my way down the down the T-Rex's back and try to go straight beeline towards the botanical gardens since I got it to the park.
Okay, then you can, if you're just doing movement, then you can give me an agility check to try and avoid the
Whatever.
T-Rexes.
Would free running help with that?
Yeah, with an edge.
Yeah. Agility edge. I really needed that edge.
Ooh,
I will
okay.
spend another karma. I will spend one of my karmas to give myself another edge. Jesus.
So you see, as you are trying to get away, like you slide down the tail and it sort of flicks you off of the end. And as the T-Rex turns, you see the massive jaws coming up underneath you, like it's going to bite and just swallow you whole. But you stretch out, grab a tree, and launch yourself just out of its reach as it snaps down on air. And yeah, you can use the rest of your movement there to get up to the botanical garden.
Better luck next time, Ugly.
So
Yeah.
as you make your way in there, it's like you're moving into the jungle as you get there, but up above we see in bird form Nanophage approaching the T-Rex. What are you going to do?
I'll fly to the other side of it and attempt to elemental push him towards the park and see where it goes from there. Maybe I'll kite him, like he'll chase me there, or maybe I'll manage to scare him off towards the park.
Right where Hothead is best.
Well, somewhat, yeah. Okay, elemental push is not an attack, so I'll just manually roll it.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Oh wait, has roll multiplied by rank. Maybe this will work.
The multiply by rank
Ego.
is just for the range. Set it up.
Okay, should have a plus 6 to the roll. Haven't quite set it up properly just yet.
Okay, wait. Let me quickly set it up. Thought I fixed. What's it meant to be? Ego versus agility.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah, let's see. Yeah,
Then it should be set up. I'll just do regular. Not multiply by rank.
that's a hit. Either way, the first one would have been a 17 against the agility. Second one is a 19.
Yeah, either of those would have hit. So
Yeah.
does it deal damage, or does it just move?
I think I'll spend the Kara point just to see if I can maybe petrify him and make him run away like towards the park. Because it won't deal any damage, just push him. Okay, did not succeed, but he still pushed.
Yeah, that's fine. But how far does far does it push? Your
One up my yeah, so 3 spaces technically.
Hey, yeah, that would be enough then to as Hothead is running into the botanical gardens. What does it look like as you force this T-Rex back in there?
I just flap my wings and there's like a blast of nanobots that smacks it in the face and it starts running the other direction. And I will. I don't know, it's relative. Fly a bit more in this direction as I'm still a pigeon and head towards the Ankylosaur.
Okay, yeah, as Hothead you hear
Here,
the sound of an angry dinosaur approaching again. But we go to static scale as you've caught up with the T-Rex. What are you going to
Is he running or is he heading towards the park? Is he at the park?
Yeah, he's in the park. He's kind of just entered the park and has stopped as he's seen the ankylosaur. But he was going for Hothead, so he's still on the edge here.
Okay. So, but we all run up behind him, like attach myself, just do like a tree and I'll just give him a good zap from range using my dragon breath. Wow.
Mhm.
16 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, it gets zapped. It doesn't seem like you hurt it much.
At least it's
17, jeez.
still going the right direction.
Yeah, you definitely keep him moving. I will say, actually, at this point, you have successfully moved it into the park. The battleground is now Prospect.
Very well.
And also move to where you are in the park, but you get the impression that it's going to be staying here to fight. It probably isn't immediately running off into the city.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay, then it is going to go to the T-Rex. As yeah, that one is going to attempt. Let's see. Yeah, it is going to actually swing its tail around and is going to attempt a smash attack against you, Static Scale.
What did I do?
I wonder.
It's fucking.
Miss.
Well, it has an edge still. Does it miss up to 12?
At the moment.
I kind of just leap over his tail as he flies by.
Yeah, completely destroys the tree that you were standing on, but doesn't hit you at all. One is going to attempt to try and chomp down. It's also using the smash attack, but it is as you kind of run into the botanical gardens, you see this strange swarm of nanomachines pushing the T-Rex in here, and as it kind of tries to gain its bearings, it sees you, Hothead, and is going to try. Actually, I'm going to say it's going to make a ground shaking stomp as it is just running through, and the ground is literally. So
What did I do?
oh,
That's funny. That is actually really fucking hilarious. It hits my agility because my agility's 10.
oh, okay. Well, in that case, you will take not this double damage, it's doubling. So don't worry, it's not 96, it's half of that, but you are knocked prone.
Half of 96.
Jesus.
Yeah, do you have damage reduction?
I do.
Okay, how many levels of damage reduction?
2.
Okay, you know what, I'm just going to so it should be
36, I
6
think.
times 5 then, plus 6.
Yeah, what?
36 damage.
That's what you, yeah. You'll have to apply it.
Does that apply with my damage reduction?
Yeah, that's with the damage reduction. But yeah, you are knocked prone. As yeah, just you get knocked over by everything falling apart as this dinosaur crashes in through what is left of the botanical garden. And we go back to the top with Illustrious. Oh yeah, there's the top. Illustra, you're up. The building is still, it's about to collapse on all of these kids. What are you gonna do?
Of course, I'm gonna do something.
They are actively trying to get away. I will say they are running now. But yeah, you can either help them move faster or stop this building from falling altogether. Or maybe you've got something else up your sleeve. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try hold the building back.
That's wild.
That's wild, yes. Let's just spend another karma.
That is enough. You're challenging +2, so you are just able to, like, this is taking all the strength that you have, but you are holding this up as you see the kids running out of bed. Some of them just kind of screaming, and some of them waving to you, but you manage to hold these rafters up just long enough for the kids to get out. And when your muscles finally give in and it all collapses to the ground, none of the civilians or yourself will be crushed. But yeah, you can't hold it for long. You just hold it long enough for the civilians to escape. You'll earn another point of karma.
Wee.
Yeah, we said that was your reaction to try and hold it up last time. So I'll say you've still got the rest of your turn.
Well, time to move towards the... Yeah. In the direction the dino ran.
You see the two dinos sort of squared up, and the one clearly attacking something.
Oh well. Poor dino. Because now... Let's see how good it is when I light up the show. Do-do-do.
Okay, nice. Remind me, how many can you target with that?
That's actually a really good point. In a line and the blah blah blah.
Oh, okay, it's just one. But
Okay, it's not
that
the...
is a success.
Yeah, yeah.
So which one are you blinding?
I'm blinding the ankylosaur since that's the one that is most important.
Okay, very nice. The dinosaur is blinded as you see it thrashing its tail, knocking over trees, but clearly can't see what it's doing.
Well,
And
that's all I can do. Now I just hope others can do something.
a silencer, you're up.
Yeah. Basically, as I toss the freaking tree at the head and he recoils, I'm gonna get myself into position, imagine myself in a Madison Square Garden, and I'm gonna use a tree as a bat to try to knock the freaking thing out of the air.
That's fine, Green Lantern.
Hey. Oh. Was a 14 hit?
against the melee. Yeah, that just hits.
Ooh, pokers. Barely. For 25 points of damage.
Yeah, the crack of the bat, the crowd goes, and then you snap back to reality, and you just whack the T-Rex in the face of a tree. Kind of stumbles over, looks back at you angrily.
Shit. I had to get something better. God damn it. But that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, it is starting to look hurt. Now we go on to the Ankylosaurus. Dude, this one is blind, so it is just thrashing one. And I'm going to say it is making... Yeah, it's going to smash the ground with its tail. And anyone on the ground around it is going to be affected by this. Which I believe, Illustra, you're flying.
Yes.
Okay, so then the so it's working out. So the T-Rex is going to get hit by this. It's not a fantastic, so no one gets knocked prone. But yeah, Illustra, you are able to fly out of the way of these, and Static, you were jumping out of the way, so I'll say you are just out of range of that as well. But the other Ankylosaurus that is making its way into downtown is going to try and knock over a skyscraper, which it can hit an object. But yeah, you're going to see that it wipes out the entire bottom floor of a skyscraper that starts to kind of crumble and collapse as you're approaching Nanophage.
That's not good.
Especially not for the people around the bottom, inside. Yeah, not good for anyone. Hothead, a dinosaur just crashed through the botanical gardens, and it feels like you're standing in the jungle. What are you going to
I'm gonna use one of my movement spaces to just get unproned. And I'm gonna cast elemental protection on myself, just heat my body up to that bright orange, and continue going deeper inside the botanical garden just to see if I can probably stop what's ever causing this.
Okay, you're gonna look deeper. Then you can make another vigilance check. Okay, and I'll say you have an edge now that you are inside this. You're kind of at the heart of all of this overgrown.
It's a 15
Okay.
count.
Yeah, as you get kind of knocked over by the T-Rex charging in, when you stand up, you realize that where you are standing, there's a display that has been completely overtaken by vines and roots and things, but it looks like it was a doorway into some sort of exhibit. But right now you can see through the doorway, you can see clear skies on the other side of it. Like, it is not a doorway into an exhibit, but into an actual forest, like an actual kind of jungle on the other side. And you get the impression that's the jungle that these dinosaurs just came from, and there's probably more where they came from. But there's this open gateway to the Savage Lands.
Well, damn. He's gonna take a picture of the thing with his phone and send it to the group chat, and then Fucking.
It looks like everything is made out of plant life here, so
So I can burn it all.
flammable. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just burn it all just by slapping and like, touching it.
Okay, so you start trying to burn back the forest. I'll say at this point, because yeah, it took you a bit to get here. Have you got any powers that you think specifically might work for that, or if not, you can
Uh,
just make a
Extended
straight.
reach and flexible fingers.
Yeah, you can
Flexible
definitely
fingers
touch
just
the-
turning my hand into like a machete made of flame.
Yeah, so you can make a melee check against the gateway. Okay, you start burning it back. A lot of this is like the too wet to burn easily, but I mean you just heat yourself up and you've got the power to do it. But as you are burning it away, it seems like it is growing back from the inside. Like there is this insane accelerated growth that seems to be coming from that gateway, and
Oh,
it's
come on!
so it's like what you're doing might work, but right now it's like you're not able to get enough fire on it. You might need some help.
By the way, how does your home rules healing factor work?
It should say how much, but it's
It says
rank
plus
time.
9 HP.
Yeah, so that
What's the
was
rule?
at the end of your turn, you'll get 9 hit points back. I worked it out.
The house rule just
So
means you
just-
heal more than you would with the normal rules. That's all.
Oh, okay. So I would just roll normally for healing factor then?
And no rolling, just add 9 to your health.
Just add 9.
Normally you would only get your resilience score, but the home rule is that you get your resilience score times your rank. So you're just getting a little bit more. But it's just at the end of every turn you get 9 hit points back. It's
Alright, I'm gonna end my turn there then.
cool. As yeah, you have found the portal to the Savage Lands. I'll say you get a point of karma actually, because you have discovered the source of the dinosaur.
Cool.
But Nanophage, you are seeing an Ankylosaurus knock down a skyscraper. What are you going to do? So there's a civilian on the roof. They're falling
It's
now.
unfortunate, but I will have to. I guess I have to save the people. I'm heroic now. Contrary to popular belief of any of my other characters.
The robot is the hero.
Yeah, they are robots. Well, the other ones were not such a good candidates either way, but I'll like, as still in the pigeon form, I'll just dive into the first floor and like touch like with my wings some of the ground, and the nanobots will like start building up, and I will try to use elemental barrier to hold up as much as I can.
Oh, and you're gonna try like rebuild the bottom floor. That's
As
actually
much as I can. It's limited, but yeah.
it's a very cool idea. You can give me a check for your power, so ego or
Okay.
logic.
Let's see. Go. Let's see. Pretty good.
Yeah, very good. Your nanobots are going to absolutely just take all of the structural shapes that they need to in order to hold up this building, and yeah, as before it is even able to collapse, it's like everything on every floor of this building probably just got tossed around violently, but it does crashing into a solid space, and you have saved an entire building. That will be a point of karma for you.
Yay! And I'll just
There was a civilian
following
did
the.
still fall off the roof, though. There is a civilian falling, but they fell right from the top, so you've got around to catch them.
Well, I guess I'll fly towards it towards the civilian. Then I'll yeah, I can't really do much at the moment. I can shapeshift to make myself a big pigeon, like a normal, like a human-sized pigeon, and try to catch him. But that's probably like a next turn thing.
Say that would be a reaction if you want to try and catch them.
Okay,
You'd,
yeah.
You can make an agility check though for this one.
Wait,
Agility, that's way better than melee.
wait, is he turning
way-
into Eagling?
I'm a
Yeah.
pigeon. It fits the York a bit more, unfortunately. If we go to the Savage Land, I'll probably go with an eagle. But agility 13?
That is a success. As yeah, what is it? You're just a giant pigeon.
Yeah, I'm a giant pigeon, like a human-sized pigeon grabs the person falling.
She's just like, holy shit! I'll never complain about the pigeons in New York again.
I'll drop him like safely, like behind the path, and just like continue flying towards the ankle, and that's my turn.
Yeah, they run off going, thanks, Mega Pigeon. And yeah, we go back to static scale as downtown has not fallen yet, but this dinosaur in front of you is badly injured at this point. What are you doing?
Well, I can shock him and try to knock him out, or I can try and drive him back into the portal.
Yeah, you've also gotten an image from Hothead of the portal that he found. So, say anyone would easily be able to become aware of what's going on.
The Mao. Where takes back. Where is this?
Location.
Yes, and when I get it, I'll try to drive him. I'll try to drive him towards it.
Probably also see gouts of flame coming from the botanical gardens. Like, I don't think Hothead's exactly subtle about where he is. He's actively trying to burn the place down.
Never mind. Drive to that.
How are you trying? Are you trying to get it to like chase you, or are you trying to sort of zap it, like cattle prod it towards the?
Yeah, I'm mostly trying to cattle prod it.
You can make an attack then.
Please don't knock it out. $13.
Against agility, that is a hit.
$17 damage. Please don't knock it out.
Yeah, it is badly injured, so that you do get it to kind of run in the opposite direction. You're not sure if it's running towards where you want it to go, but it's definitely trying to get away from it. It may also have seen Silencer though, so yes, it's going in the direction you want it to though. Slow.
Nice. I'll just try to keep it on track. And that's me done.
Then it'll go to the T-Rexes, and one of them, the one that was just zapped, is going for Silencer. You just hit him with it. And is going to spend some focus on that one.
Oh shit.
Oh.
No. Shit, yeah.
That's not good.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna use telekinetic protection to at least like dampen it down a little bit, the damage?
I get back. Please don't tell me the T-Rex 1M1 me again.
No, it's against Silencer, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, so this time, however, this was a smash, and it used 15 points of focus. So, double check. Over 2 points of focus, they get a +1. Okay. You're going to take an additional 7 on top of that, so it's going to be 101 points of damage total.
103, right? If it's 7.
Yeah, well, maths is bad.
No, actually, yeah, 103. Minus
It's
20 for...
double. Yeah, you're also stunned for a round. That's
Yeah.
bad. So yeah, you put up the elemental protection, but the T-Rex's jaws clamp all the way around. It eats you like it's eating a gumball, like a jawbreaker.
3,
Um,
83. Well, I'm down.
It negates all the damage if you're
No,
if
no, no,
you-
no, no. It doesn't work like that. The barrier
they
doesn't work like that.
adjusted the rules.
if an attack does more than 20
They
points of
changed
damage,
the rules
it destroys
again?
No, we adjusted the rules.
No,
didn't
we adjusted the rules because they adjusted the rules. No, they adjusted it back.
No,
They,
we did.
they didn't. The rules were changed. That I haven't updated it all on Foundry, but elemental protection. Yeah, they've changed the way that the rule works. So excess damage does get through the protection.
Yeah.
I know that does kind of suck,
does.
but it because it essentially elemental protection 1 was suddenly became the most overpowered thing in the entire game.
Yeah.
So it does actually make sense, but um,
Silencer, you do have 2 reactions and telekinetic reinforcement.
You're right.
That's been a while for you.
You're right. Okay, now we're talking. I will use my telekinetic reinforcement, which allows me to transfer all of the damage that would go through my health.
That's the wrong one.
Oh, here. This one. Sorry. So I would need to basically use 103 points of focus here.
You can leave 19 because the shield will take it.
Yeah, but this way shield stays. Yeah, screw it.
Or whatever level is the protection. I think it's second one. Yeah.
Second one is 20.
Yeah, so you can take
Yeah.
19 and then the rest to your focus. Because it's enough to leave the protection working.
instead of
take-
taking the full 20 and
Yeah.
breaking the shield, it'll absorb 19 points of damage, and then you absorb the rest to your focus.
Oh, so we
You can
cheat
take
in the
everything to your
system.
focus, but it's just a waste of
Okay.
19 focus.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
That even makes a difference. I mean, how much focus do you have?
76.
Now 76 after the
Total
damage.
or net?
No, I have 180 total.
Damn. Okay, yeah. That's-
Yeah, but I have 60 HP. That's why I was like, I'm down. I'm weak, but my mind is strong.
That's exactly that's exactly why they changed the rule, because what you've just done is exactly how it was intended. But so
Thank you,
that's
Jerry.
very nicely done. So yeah, you do see that it eats Silencer, like he disappears for a second, and then you see the T-Rex sort of stand up as Silencer just pushes its jaws open. This bubble of telekinetic force just keeping him alive, as basically like in the picture, but instead of Luke Cage, there it's
Oh, he's not dead. Good.
it's going to be the T-Rex's turn, as it is confused, and yeah, it has been pushed pretty close to the botanical garden. yeah, it's basically that. However, the other one is going to rush towards Hothead, who is busy trying to burn down the gate. Comes charging in towards you. It's going to attempt the same thing that it just did to. Actually, no, it's not. It's just going to try and grab you in its jaws.
Ooh.
This is just a pull attack.
I'm gonna spend the karma to make it have trouble.
Dang it.
Another piece of karma.
Yeah, well, I will say this is just to grab you. It's not going to do damage to you. It'll use a reaction to try and do something else, but
No karma then. I guess I'd just get grabbed because my melee is 14 defense.
okay. So yeah, the first trouble was didn't make a difference, but as it kind of picks you up, you're able to hold it off from doing too much damage, but then it is going to use quick toss. It is going to throw you outside, and it is going to throw you through the air. What the range? I might actually, yeah, it's going to throw you at the Ankylosaurus. Wait, how far is? Yeah, actually, Illustra's up in the air. It could probably. So it is throwing you with an 18 to hit Illustra. It is
The human soul, as we understand.
Can I use flexible bones to do something about that?
that's what your damage reduction represents. So yeah, you're always kind of using flexible bones.
They also have
Unless
double edge on agility checks for contortion and escape.
Yeah,
Can I
so
contort
as a
myself to dodge out of Illustria's way?
but you could use your reaction to try and escape if you want to use the reaction when it grapples you, as it's now
I
like
would like
trying
to use my
throw
reaction
you.
to escape.
Yeah, you can attempt that. That would come into play there. You don't have to slip free, do you?
I don't have slip free, but flexible bones gives double edge for contortion and escape. Double edge for agility checks for contortion and escape.
That's perfect. So you've got a double edge. You can try and escape, and yeah. Oh no. Oh no. It just
What?
misses it.
Well, I'm going to spend one of my karmas.
Okay, this is a good time.
Oh
Oh my
my
God.
fucking god.
And my last karma, because I do not want to be thrown.
Hey, someone can help you as a reaction as well.
They're close
If someone
enough,
is reasonably within range.
That is enough. That is just enough to slip free as it tries to just fling you into the air. How do you just manage to make that escape?
Well, he
And
picks me up with his jaw, right? That's the only way a T-Rex can pick me up.
yeah, it's not throwing you with those tiny little arms.
Yeah. So he picks me up with his jaw, and I just kind of melt out of his mouth.
See the T-Rex standing for a second, just like going, what the hell was that? It was all gooey. I didn't know it was
I
gonna be gooey.
I am living fire. This motherfucker tried to grab me.
As the T-Rex looks utterly confused as to it tried to throw you, and it's like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? But that is going to be the T-Rex's turns as Illustra roaring out And yeah, luckily no hotheads thrown at you. What are you going to do?
Wait a second. Does that mean that Hothead is immune to fire?
Sure hope so.
I am immune to fire. Yeah.
That's
Been very
fine.
weird if not.
That means we can throw him in the tar pit.
What?
Tar is burnable. Oh well.
I'm sorry. You want to throw me in a tar pit?
That's one way.
Might be fresh out of tar pits right now. What are you trying?
You never know. Maybe I just pull out a tar pit from my armpit. No.
It's great.
No.
Very good magician.
Yeah. I'm not that good. Okay, let's see. How no, they are not close enough. One. Oh well. Just floats down in front of the little one and just smacks my hands together. The little, what's called ankle saw.
Not so little, but yeah, go for it.
Sonic boom.
Is it the same one that was blind? So the blindness is wearing off, but now you burst its eardrums. Nice.
And then I float up again. The show must go on.
It's now death. Whatever would it do? Yeah, it's just having a bad day. Silencer, it's your turn.
Well, first thing first, we're gonna get ourselves off of this fucking dude's mouth. Gonna push myself off and just gonna be levitating. And then I'm gonna punch him with my telekinetic powers because fuck this dude. Can I actually? Yeah. Let's not suck this time, please. Oh my freaking god. Well, I'm gonna use a karma to get myself an edge. But how are we rolling so shit?
Maybe you had a better attitude.
Never mind.
Jeez. Rushville took wisecrack in real life.
Yeah,
Literally.
you'll see when I roll, you'll see I get a marvel. You'll
Okay,
see.
let's see. Okay.
If I don't get smacked by the Yankee on the next turn somehow into the next dimension.
Yeah, but that's all I can do for now.
I would say the static scale is like trying to direct this T-Rex, so they would be within range to help if you want to take a help. That it? Yes. No.
Static.
Yes, please. Sorry,
Thank
I don't-
you.
I was muted.
Yeah. So then another edge on that.
Better. A lot better.
Yes, that's a hit.
35 points of damage. Finish him, Static! Motherfucker.
As he gets zapped, oh, one more hit like that, and then he'll be down.
Mm-hmm. Next turn, static.
Don't turn him towards me.
That's accurate. Not in a great spot there, Hot.
I'm not.
Where they're coming from? Oh no, I'm where they're coming. That's gonna be your turn.
Yep, that's all I can do for now.
Very nice. As we go to the Ankylosaurus, this one, its vision starts to come back. But it's all deaf and doesn't know what the heck is. So it is unsure what just hit it, but it does see the T-Rex, and it is going to step in that direction, seeing it in. And it is going to slam its tail down. So it is going to make another ground shaking stomp. This one is going to affect the T-Rex and Static Scale.
Static jump.
Jesus Christ.
Static jump.
What's this thing called again?
This is the third time DM rolled a marvel.
It's called
That's
the
ridiculous.
Ankylosaurus. It's called killing
Again,
fish.
it's not the double damage, just by the way. The ground shaking stomp usually does half damage. So you're going to take half of that and be knocked prone. But do you have damage reduction?
I have elemental protection, if that helps. But
Okay, you can use it. Do you have damage reduction?
where's that other thing? Spider dodge. Huh.
No, I'm looking at your sheet. It says
That's fine.
your elemental protection will be able to. Spider dodge. Is that?
So
Yeah.
agility attack, I think.
Do you still have your reaction? Because you just used it to help silence them. Have you got more than
Melee attack.
I have that thing.
got combat?
This thing?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. Then which are you doing? Are you going elemental protection or spider dodge?
Spider dodge.
The ground
Okay,
stomp
there.
is melee, and Spider Touch does agility attack.
I have that. Was that level one? This largely transferred from. Hold on, let me find it. Jeez. Already. Yep. Oh, yeah. Cool. Combat trickery. Evasion. That's the one.
Yeah, that just lets you use your agility defense against melee attacks.
Well, unless the 21 Marvel misses. Against your agility.
Well, I just haven't.
I think your best bet is the elemental protection, because at least it'll give you 10 protection.
Okay. Elemental protection.
36 instead of 46.
True.
Oh no, yeah, no.
It is
30,
half from an
31.
80.
Oh yeah, it's
82.
31 instead of 41.
Oh shit. 85.
Is that half? A little less than half.
Sorry, what was the number again?
31.
31. Oh no, that's more than half my HP.
A little more. Just a little.
And you are knocked prone. So, yeah, do you think you knocked over by a tree, or did you actually get hit by the thing's tail? What happens to static?
I was like up in a tree and he stomped it and the whole tree fell on me. Collapsed and fell on me and just bad things happened.
You splat to the ground, getting the wind knocked out of you. We go to downtown Brooklyn, where a building has been saved, the civilians have been saved, but the Ankylosaurus is going to try and smash this bird out of the air. I'm trying to see
Oh
now.
boy.
Yes. It has its tail club, I will say, has a reach of 10 spaces. That's how it is making this attack.
Yeah.
If you fly.
I will hit.
And
Motherfucker has two edges.
it has 2 edges. Because it's using it. And smash. Okay. Didn't get the marble.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll use elemental protection and take 21, actually a bit less.
And then
have-
7 on top of that.
Oh, 7 on top. Yeah, I have DR1. So it's 6 less. What's 7? So 42. So 22 damage.
Okay. Nice. Then yes, that tail, it starts swiping at you. You have its we go back to Hothead at the gate to the Shadowlands, surrounded by dinosaurs. What will you do?
Gotta burn brighter, gotta burn hotter. I'm gonna have to attack every single angle I can.
So, wait, are you attacking the dinosaurs?
I'm attacking the gateway with my burning fists.
Okay, you're still trying to burn the gateway. Yeah, then you can roll for damage on that one. That is a hit. Well, that's a successful. But okay, you managed to burn a lot of it away on this side. It is still regrowing quite fast, but you are now getting like you're starting to overcome the speed of the growth, and you're starting to separate the plants that are already on the side. Like you're creating a kind of barrier between the two. So there's chaos going on around you, but you've dealt some damage to the portal essentially. Not quite enough to close it completely, but you're almost halfway there.
That's about all I can do. So I'm just gonna end my turn with my healing factor.
Okay, I will say because you used fast attacks, you can technically target 2 things if you want to try and target one of the dinos as well. Like you can stretch and be punching in different directions.
Won't that half the damage?
Yeah, that is true. If you want to do the full 13 to the portal, then yeah.
My entire thing is keeping these dinos from getting into this place. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the full damage to the gate.
Cool. Yeah. So then as I said, and we go to Nanophage.
Well, I took a hit, but I'm still up. So I'll fly to the other side and try to push the Ankylo away. You know, I'll blast him. I won't. I'll push. Push attack. I believe it will hit. I'll use a karma because what else? Maybe I get to push him way more.
Agility defense.
15 is a hit. I don't know
I know.
why.
To try to paralyze it or something. If I get a marvel. Well, I didn't. But yeah. 3 spaces back. No damage.
Okay, you are going to be pushing it. It is going to hit some buildings on the way back, as it is. This is a massive creature, but you will be able to push it out of downtown. Actually. So
Spider-Man, help us!
you will see that as you push it back, it is going to like knock over a bunch of cars that are on the street, and you see a police car that is there as there is a cop standing, like pointing her gun towards this creature as it comes rolling past, and the swarm is just pushing it down the road. You see her kind of darting out of the way, but the cops are here and they are trying to help the civilians as best they can. But yeah, there's a lot of destruction as you are pushing this thing through the city.
Yeah, that's me.
And we go to static scale.
I can pop out from like a bunch of leaves where I was crushed, and run towards the dinosaur and zap him, so I can zap him. And I'm doing it with prejudice this time. I'm using Element of Lost. Did roll.
So I'm refreshing, so please call out your rolls.
I'm not sure it worked. Let me try again. Confirm. I might need to I need to refresh as well. One moment.
No.
Oh
Not while
shit!
Did you press it already?
I got thrown out.
Did everyone get kicked?
I don't think so, no.
I'm fine.
I'm still in.
You said you got thrown out. What?
I reloaded and then it just took me back to the home page.
Oh, maybe you just got locked out. That happens randomly.
Yeah, that's weird. I have not been locked out. I think I'm loading back in. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm logged out as well. Or something. But I'm gonna sit here for now.
Um,
I think server crashed. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's just lagging. It rolled after 30 seconds for me.
Well, it just started refreshing for me. So okay, just give it a second. When I'm back in, you can try again, Stefan.
No problem.
I think that's probably why it was lagging on the rolls as well. Are you guys communicating at all while we're refreshing? Have you had any other communications during the fight? Sent a
I
message.
sent the pictures. All I did was send them pictures of the thing. Told them the botanical gardens was the. Wow, that is a real heavy lag.
I mean, you guys can still speak to each other when you are at long distance. We can just assume that you have a basic set of headphones and it like it doesn't have to be fancy military gear. But yeah, if you realize that you're all fighting the same villain, it wouldn't be difficult to contact each other.
No one's called each other yet. I've just been sending pictures.
honestly kind of impressive. Like I know he's got the flexible fingers, but fighting dinosaurs, closing portals, and texting. That's, I mean, do that. Text and drive all you want. Come on, you can clearly handle it.
I can barely do one of those.
With enough training, he might actually be able to spawn another limb.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool power actually. Okay, I've logged back in, so you can try again, Stefan.
I'm gonna launch it. This is the most unfortunate timing.
One.
No reason. It's just unfortunate.
Well, it is his turn, so it is kind of unfortunate.
Oh yeah, that, that makes. Who did we lose?
Oh, I'm reloading.
Okay, my connection has been lost to the server. Attempting to reestablish. It didn't kick me out. It just said I lost connection.
I got the same thing. Why would you try and reload while we just during
Oh,
all?
private game. It just
Yeah, it's kicked us.
kicked me out. It kicked me out as well.
Roger's being a little bit stupid.
Why did you refresh?
Okay, I'm gonna wait until it's okay to log in.
As we're gonna have to go one by one again. I'm stopping the server. We're gonna go. Just no one keep refreshing the page or anything. We're going one by one. We'll go as Discord, but we'll have to start with the DM. So one second.
No problem.
This is gonna take a minute. So if you want to grab something, now's the time.
Okay, we are back.
I'm gonna go test the plumbing. BRB.
Test them.
Never heard that one.
It don't work usually.
In South Africa, 50-50.
Fair enough.
Oh, anti-patriotic. Nothing wrong with South African plumbing. That's not a thing.
The plumbing is
sound
just fine. Other things, maybe not, but the plumbing.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying it's the best in the world, but I wouldn't say South Africa is known for their bad plumbing. Or maybe we are. I
I don't
don't
think
know.
there is a country that's known for bad plumbing. I don't think there's a criteria usually.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose Italy has some associations with plumbers, but that's purely because of Super Mario.
I wouldn't say they're bad plumbers then. Probably the best plumbers.
The super ones. If there are any superheroes that started as plumbers, I feel like if you're a plumber in New York City, it's actually a good chance you're going to get superpowers.
It's me, Mario.
Someone probably try to flush some ancient artifact or something. Okay, Danny, you can attempt to log in.
I'm in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that was a bad time for Rochelle to leave. So, okay, you can log in next. We'll let Nanophage come join when they get back. Ted, are you logging in?
What?
It's your turn to log in.
Okay.
Just load in and tell us when you're on.
Jeez, you guys move fast.
I'm back.
How's it looking there, Hothead?
It
Yeah.
looks game paused, and it looks like I'm in.
Okay. Then Stefan, you're up next. Static scale, you can log in.
Thank you.
Has anyone watched the Thunderbolts yet?
Nah, not personally.
No, not yet.
Wait, that's new. New
Yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah, it just came onto the streaming services the other day, like a week ago. Really good.
At least the villain looks interesting.
Who's the villain?
Don't spoil it. But
I'm just
The
looking at the
dinosaurs.
freaking the trailer.
In the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely like to steal that villain to use in this game at some point.
I've arrived.
Hey, okay, Zanny, you can log in.
Launching it now.
I really want to see the new Superman as well. It looks really good. Has anyone seen that yet?
Not yet.
Yes, and it is good.
Who's the new freaking actor?
So the same people that like did Suicide Squad and Peacemaker series. Like, I feel like they've finally made DC like competitive to Marvel again. You know?
Yeah, isn't the director the dude behind the Guardians of the Galaxies or something?
Yeah, is James Gunn. He's figured out what makes these superhero movies fun to watch. Honestly, I'm glad they're doing that with DC because there's some really cool characters there. But
There's
Yeah, I don't know, for
Batman,
me,
the new Justice game.
I connect too much to a actor playing a character, and when I see the character again, I'm in. By the way, it just doesn't interest me no more. So when I see a Superman that is not Henry Cavill, I'm just like, man, I don't care. Like, who cares?
Man,
I
like,
think it's gonna
what
be.
about
I think it's quite a
the
different
Christopher
character.
Reeves?
The same,
Taking
like,
a
if
bit
they make a new Iron Man and it's not the Tony that we know, then I don't think it's gonna be hit, no matter how good it is.
Look,
So
that,
now back,
to be
can
fair,
I join the Forgian?
can log in. Yeah. To be fair, Robert Downey Jr. is not a fair comparison. That's one of those characters that you really are like, well, they got it. They got the perfect guy. You're gonna have to wait a couple of years before you try out another Iron. But I mean, it's been a while since Henry Cavill was Superman, hasn't it? Like, when was the last of those movies?
2018, I think.
It's quite a while ago now.
That is the definitive Superman.
I think like Snyder's cut is like maybe a few years later, maybe even
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, and it fixed the thing.
I'm just waiting for his Warhammer 40k. I
Fully
don't know
improved.
why, but I've been interested in 40k in the last couple of months, and I've been like looking a lot about it.
I know Henry Cavill behind that. I'm so in. I don't even know 40k that well, but having a nerd, like,
Directing.
if he does what he did for The Witcher, for Warhammer, then that's
I just think that it's a little bit too big, but fuck it, give us something at least.
yeah.
like
If
it.
they, I'm sure that there's a million ways they could screw it up, but we'll hold out hope. But for now,
we
as
alive?
everyone is back on, we're going to jump back in on Static Scale's turn as you were using an elemental blast, I believe. We go back to your turn now. So if you've changed your mind, that's fine. But what are you going to do?
I have not. I was gonna use them. I'm still gonna use them.
Makes sense.
Um, Elemental Blast.
Kamehameha.
Oh, that looks good.
Yes, two
Come
edges.
on.
to
They have
that,
2
yeah.
edges.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping for 616.
It never happens. 20 points of damage.
Okay, it is still standing because it has it. That damage reduction is really keeping it alive, but it's on its last legs.
What do I need to do to stand up?
Just 1 point of
Chill. I stand up and follow it.
chase after the T-Rex as we go to its turn, and it is going to. Yeah, this thing is almost dead. It is going to just start freaking out as it goes for an unrelenting smash, as it is going to try and smash its tail down at static scale. Oh, and Silencer. It's the melee defense of every enemy within reach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
It hits. Oh, shit.
I rolled.
I dodge.
Yeah, again, this is against your melee. Yeah, although I feel like we did. Did we make a home rule about spider dodge? Because I feel like I remember dodging punches with that a lot.
I don't remember.
I have evasion that allows me to switch it to the other one. To have melee, unless I'm misunderstanding that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
that-
using this core, but it still targets your melee.
You know what? Actually, I like that as a home rule, because that does mechanically
Really?
that does make sense that you're able to use one ability in place of the other. So yeah, I'll say if you have evasion,
Ah.
you can use spider dodge against melee.
Oh, I did misunderstand it. Oh, I did misunderstand it. Good to know.
That's fine. We'll say that you can do that with that combination. That's just going to apply to enemies too. So yeah,
Fair
Uh,
enough.
bear that in mind. If anyone else has evasion and like slow mo dodge or something, that would probably also apply. So yes, that you will take half of that damage.
Oh, it's half. Okay.
So you take 24 points of damage each.
Okay.
But that's
Okay.
before damage reduction as well, but neither of you have damage reductions. Yeah. 24. Are you still up, Silence?
Yeah.
You guys still have your reactions? Because if you do, you can use your elemental defense if you have the energy to do it.
24.
Your elemental protection actually still up, Silencer.
It is. That's only 1 damage, so 23. It's fine.
I would like to use mine, my elemental protection.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. I think it's going to break yours. You've only got elemental protection 1, but yeah,
It's
that
10.
reduces damage by 10.
Yeah, which is a lot. That's like half of my hit points.
Nice.
Roll
Well, then, as it does that, but then as it is thrashing around, it is going to pay 15 more focus to do the same thing again, before which they can move up to half their speed with anything left from their normal movement, of which it still has 25. So it is going to try and help the other T-Rex as it. Oh, actually, this is just everything. Might be able to hit the other two. Yep. So this one is it's going to spend 15 points focus, and it's going to attempt that again, but this time it's going to hit Illustra, Hothead, and the Ankylosaur.
Oh, poor Anki.
Woohoo!
No.
14.
Okay, yeah, that does not beat the Ankylosaurus either. So, yeah, it is kind of stumbling, just wildly snapping and thrashing, breaking through trees at this point, but you can see it is at the end of it. The other one is going to just make a simple bite. Actually, no, it's going to attempt the same thing it did last time, as it just dropped. It's going to try to grab you with its melee.
It's gonna try to grab me with its melee. I'm gonna do my double edge thing.
Okay, so it grabs you. You're trying to escape. Go for
Yeah.
it. That is a success. You just managed to break up there as it tries to clamp down. So it cracks some of its own teeth as it tries to crush and grip, but it doesn't get a chance. As we
Can't
go
fight
through
fire, bitch!
yeah, it's literally like when a dog bites at the hose, you know. Like, but Illustra, we go up to you in the sky. These T-Rexes are rampaging.
And they seem to be together. It's perfect. As regardless of how good they are, they cannot stand up to the flare of the sun.
Oh, that
That means they also, let me just find the flare ability. Okay, so it's only half damage, but man.
no, it's regular damage.
It won't be the double, essentially, half of what he rolled.
Yeah, that's what I mean with half. But still, it's damage.
31 points of damage is going to be enough to take down one.
And the other one is blind perfectly. My job is done.
And the other one is blind. Yeah. So how do you take down the one? Like, what does this look like as you take?
I just take this, like, just lift my hand. And just slides down. Just like this little orb. It looks like it basically takes the sun down and just throws it. Then it explodes between those two. And I imagine that the T-Rex that goes down, it basically have a what's called an overload of visual stimulation. And that's why it goes down.
Yeah, you see its eye kind of rolling as it lies in the dirt, and I believe that'll take us on to Silencer. Unless there's any
Yeah, after the entire bright flash and like fucking flashbang, I'm like open up my eyes and I see one down. I'm like respect, and then I'm gonna go and help the hothead.
Yeah, your phone is ringing, by the way, all of you. There's group call from what?
We're on the Discord. We can hear you.
Oh, I think we added him.
Yes, it's on Discord. But it's trying to use the phone.
Yeah, so we're gonna hit the upper dude for 25 points of damage.
Oh, very nice.
None of AGs listening. Okay. Does anyone look? No one. Oh, you're fucking. Oh shit. Okay. It's a movement. Poggers. Well, I'm gonna go towards the static scale, and as I approach, I'm gonna be like, well, this might be zap you a little bit, and I'm gonna use our med pack that we never use, but we have it now, so you get the heal for me zapping your ass. And then I go back. And we no longer have med pack.
You can make a resilience check there. Static. Make it like an attack, and you'll get the damage back as well.
Static. Are you muted?
Resilient points.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, roll your damage, and then that's what you get back. Like, don't apply it, obviously, that's going to be damage, but you get 17 hit points back.
Very well. Oh, I feel a lot better. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no worries, just keep zapping them.
Okay. So, does that take us on to the Ankylosaurus? Is that your turn, Silence?
Yes, it is, sorry.
Okay, and the Ankylosaurus is, yeah, as it is moving in here. Yikes! Like this. So the Ankylosaurus is going to come in, and it is again going to smash the ground. Do I make it worse than that? Oh, it can hear again. So actually, yeah, it is pissed off, and it is going to come in here and attempt an unrelenting smash against all of you. Everyone except for Nanophage. Actually, this will even hit.
Shit.
Could it be sweeter? Actually,
Yeah.
whatever.
It can't be sweet. Is it half damage or full?
Yeah, half damage. That hits.
I have damage reduction too.
It takes it into account.
Yeah, just no, actually, just apply the
29.
damage and then whatever it applied, add half of that back.
14.
How much was that just took from me?
It took 29. You heal for 14.
Okay.
Is it 21 or 20?
20.
Oh well. I'm gonna use my elemental protection again.
Okay.
Oh shit! My elemental protection was active until that thing just hit me. So that negates like 20 because I have elemental protection too.
Yeah, so you wouldn't. Your elemental protection tanks the whole thing, because your damage reduction applies before it hits you. But yeah, it didn't do more than 20
back
points
at
damage against you,
base
so
health.
yours. What about Illustrious? You take that.
You know what? It's time to reveal my trick that I've been working on. Energy absorption. Instead of taking damage, I recover focus. Or at least have some focus. Which she basically she just holds out her hand and it's like, please don't blow my hands up. Don't blow my hands up. Please work. She's been working on this like to improve her suit. It's just like the impact just instead of say going to her just absorbs it.
We'll also say the T-Rex took the damage. But then it is going to spend another 15 points and do it one more time because it's trying to run through. It looks like it's actually going for the T. But everyone is still in the danger. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen the dice so in my favor. Like usually it's a bit back and forth, but yeah. So that again, that's going to be half of that.
I'm completely safe. I got the fucking 20 points of damage shield.
Yeah, you tank both hits. So does Silence. I think he tanks that one. Oh no, not quite.
Oh,
But
this one, yeah, because it's half.
Stupid question. Does the Ankylosaurus hurt itself from my shield?
No.
Okay.
Unless you've got a power that lets it deal
No.
damage to, then yeah, no, it's just going through that and you are kind of reforming it. But there may be powers that can allow you to do that later on. If
My
it's like
elemental shield is just me heating my body up to even hotter temperatures.
yeah, you're tanking the hit, but it's unless it's like specifically vulnerable to fire, like the symbiotes were, it's not going to deal extra damage.
All right.
Yeah, is everyone? Yeah, looks like there's telekinetic protection, or the protection coming in handy there, but you guys can apply that damage if that does hurt. I go over to the other Ankylosaurus, who's just been pushed back into the street, and who is going to
T-Rex get hit?
also going to start using the same ability, but no one is actually in range as it starts moving down away from whatever just pushed it.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
the only thing that will come into range by the time it gets down here is the other T-Rex. The rest of you, not so much. This doesn't hit.
And now it rolls like shit.
Still, okay. So the T-Rex has been hit by the Ankylosaurus as well, but now, yeah, you've got both of them, and looks like the team is having a bad time. But Nanophage, you've managed to push the creature, and Hothead right in the middle of it all. What are you doing?
Hey, you big get in this portal! I'm gonna use reverse punch on this thing. God damn it!
Fifteen's a
And then I will be that is all I will. Well, actually, I have my reaction still, so I'm gonna use Wisecracker on it. Yes! Does anybody want to give me an edge so I can reroll the 1?
We can't give you an
That's
edge.
that's a
No.
fantastic success. You don't need.
All right.
What does it even do?
It stuns him and
It
deals half
damages the
damage.
focus.
Ooh.
I think it stuns on a Marvel success.
On Wisecrack, let me check that.
It does.
Wisecracker. Fantastic success on a it's doubled and this target is stunned for 1 round.
So as you smack this thing with the reverse punch and shout at it to get into the hole, it kind of, for a moment, it stops rampaging, and it almost acts like a puppy that has just been scolded, and you see it just kind of stop and like look at you like you just slapped it, and it does start walking towards the portal again, like like what? It's also just been clobbered by 2 of these Ankylosaurus attacks, so definitely it seems to think that they are on your side and that you are in charge, and it seems to be
Alright.
listening.
That is my turn then, I guess.
Okay, that is very good. So,
That is
Nanophage,
fucking funny.
Okay, I will.
on time, but we're gonna try and we should be able to get to the end of this here.
Yeah, I'll take off into the crash down here, like on the ground, and the nanobots will be flung everywhere as I use elemental barrage. Against those pesky, well, dinosaurs. Let's see. Yeah. $18 against the resil. Okay, that's a bad roll. I'll use a karma to reroll the 3. Maybe I get more damage. This is definitely well, I assume it's a success.
That is a success, yeah. And they've got pretty high resilience too, so
Yeah,
that is a very good.
of course.
Yeah.
Why? You know what? Why not? I'll use another karma.
No, you don't need to. I'll help you.
You can't help because I succeeded.
Oh.
Huh.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
You
either.
forgot that.
Yeah.
You did it. You
The way-
totally just forgot.
I also
6, that's
forgot
better.
Yeah,
We half of that.
18.
But it will still go through. I hope.
and does that hit all 3?
Yeah. Against the resilience. Yeah.
Okay. You see the Ankylosaurus's are barely hurt by that. This is the first time you've really hit one of them like this, and you see that they are arm plated like mad. But the one that's just been scolded, the T-Rex, it just gets completely swarmed and is like now trying to run away from the nanobots towards the portal as he's been.
Yeah, that's me. The nanobots will fly back into the air and reform into a pigeon.
Awesome. Static scale. We go to you. The Ankylosaurus is interposed here.
After what's been happening, I get the idea I'm standing too close. So I'm gonna back up a bit before zapping them. I'm just trying to drive them into this portal.
Yeah, you jump back onto the rooftops here. I mean, bear in mind that the scale of this map, you're assuming this is all in the chase as all of these things are happening, so you're moving all over the place. But yeah, you get some distance, start firing down from the rooftops. Come on, we've got to see some fantastics now. Let's go.
Oh.
6s are good.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, still a hit.
23 and
Hey,
bad.
it
But
takes 0 damage.
Wow.
Very heavily plated, armor plated.
Yeah,
Isn't
it
it?
looks like this thing could get struck by lightning while standing outside and just keep moving like nothing happened, as that is what has just happened.
didn't we have
Someone-
the Hog's number?
Someone quick grab a beer and scream 4.
No, it's not working. Second time. So Ford is like in Manhattan, so he's not gonna hear you.
Then grab a beer kick.
Jesus Christ.
No, 4.
What are you gonna do? You can try something else, but you are seeing that this thing is heavily. It has a DR of 4.
Good hell. Well, that's my turn. That's the same as the things, by the way.
Yeah, that's the highest it goes. Okay. So, Illustra, we go to you. This T-Rex is like has been scolded. Looks like it's running for the portal, but it looks like it's going to take a lot of heavy hits to take down the other 2 dinosaurs. And Hothead might be onto something. What do you do?
Okay, so first of all, the direction of the portal is
Exactly
Basically,
where I
Hothead-
am.
Yeah. It would have to get to Hothead and just make the decision to run through the portal if you were going
okay.
to get it to go.
I may have something that can help.
Oh, actually, sorry, before you, it skipped the T-Rex's turn. So you would see on the T-Rex's turn, it's actually going to run into the portal. If your plan involved the T-Rex, you can still do it. You are seeing it escape, but it is listening to what Hothead said and runs in through the portal into the jungle.
Perfect. Let's see here. This could. Yes. I can do something, maybe. First of all, it's time for a grand illusion. Hopefully it works. As from down here comes running a T-Rex towards the Anglophore. Hopefully it will scare the Anglophore enough to run through the portal.
Yeah, so to try and trick it like that, you can give me an ego check, and we will see. Things are not that smart. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, and with that, the other T-Rex that like scares this one, and as it screeches out, it swings its tail, knocking over more trees, but it is definitely rushing for the portal. The other Ankylosaurus is not convinced just yet, but this one is running for the portal.
This one is the one that we gotta get.
Perfect.
God, this is the scariest thing that's ever happened to Hothead.
You were standing in the stampede of them running past.
I really am.
Is it now that it's time to do? It's shame that it is. Else, just if I could use just mirror images, so it was like a lot of them.
Well, I mean, you can. There's your grand illusion is huge. You could definitely make multiple, but yeah, at this point, that check was enough to get one. On your next turn, you might be able to convince the other one. The illusion is still up.
Yeah, my job is done.
Okay, so then silence. It is your
Yeah.
turn. It looks like the one Ankylosaurus is about to go through the portal. The other one is still swinging its tail wildly.
Yeah, you're gonna see that these things are not to be hit. So I'm gonna fly another 5 feet. And I'm gonna look at Hothead. And I'm gonna just copy his power.
Which power?
The wisecracker.
Oh my god, okay.
And then I'm gonna look at the freaking other Ankylosaurus.
You have to
You have
hit
to
him for it
roll
to
for
work.
Wisecracker,
I
by the
have
way.
to fucking hit him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit. Well, next turn. It's fine. Next turn.
It's if a thing attacks you or misses an attack on you.
What the fuck?
Man, there's better
The-
Or
powers.
no, if you succeed on an attack of it,
No, wait,
or
I'm
it
not
misses
found-
an attack on you.
Okay. Next
Yeah,
turn. Next turn.
It on its last turn, it did miss an attack on Silence though.
So I
So,
didn't have Wisecracker.
but I would say because we are also at the end of the session,
Okay.
I'll say that because it missed before, I'll allow you to use that as the reaction from the previous attack because it hasn't reached its turn.
Fuck. I'm just gonna look at him and just tell him to run in a goddamn portal, you fucking fat piece of shit.
Got down to the personal levels.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. Roll with them.
It's only half damage though. So 11.
Yeah, but it's the focus.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, although yeah, I don't know why it wasn't applying to focus there. Oh,
I don't have the power, so I just rolled the
so yeah, it would take that 23 focus damage, which it
11.
has been spending a bit of focus. Oh, 11.
It's no, actually it is 23. I'm retarded. Sorry. It's not half.
It's based on ego.
Perfect. Yeah, so this thing definitely seems like it's recoiling, and it sees the other Ankylosaurus running for the portal. It looks like it might charge along with it, but is that going to be your? Well, yeah, that's your standard to copy. So
That's all I can do.
as we go to the Ankylosaurus's turns, you guys have convinced them to run for the portal as they come stampeding past Hot. I am going to say as they go past, because there are two dinosaurs running past you and through this portal, one of those tails is going to come swinging at you as they go, and it is going to make clobber. Oh my god!
Damn.
I think he's dead.
This is probably not dead.
Yeah, you're going to be knocked prone and take that 82 points, but apply the damage because your damage reduction might keep you alive. But it is hitting you on the way out of pothead.
I also have my shield up, so minus 20 on that.
Definitely breaking the shield. That's...
So should I heal 20 back because it broke my shield?
Yeah, add the 20 back. But as that kind of clobbers you and you are knocked prone, they charge through the gateway and back into the Savage Lands, where as they have done this, we are going to come out of combat. You are still welcome to chase them. The portal is open, but the dinosaurs are fleeing.
Except the one that is lying on the floor.
Because
Well,
this
the dead
is
one, yeah.
dead.
And it can be used as an attraction. Profit!
Oh, and since we're out of combat, I can heal the full.
Is it dead, Illustra? Do you have the heroic trait? Because then it's up to you.
I have the hero trait, man.
Up to you. Did you kill it, or is this thing just completely stunned and like, from the flare?
It's just stunned from the flare, man. Like, it's not like I just threw down a supernova or something.
Yeah, okay, so the T-Rex is down, but you can see it's still breathing, and it has been knocked out. As this portal stands before you, and static scale, I'd like you to please give me a non-combat vigilance check, because yeah, what do you guys do once the dinos are down?
Does anybody think here they can move this?
Yeah?
Are we gonna need a tow truck or something?
No, I think I can try to move it. Probably not gonna be that quick though. I say as I spill some blood out of my mouth.
Or is
I'm
there
just
a
gonna-
kid when you need him? Am I right?
I'm gonna get back right back up and just try to burn this portal down.
Hey, can you give me one more ego check? See if you can finish this off here. If anyone
Ego?
wants to help, yeah, ego from you. If anyone wants to help either static scale or hothead, you can tell me now and give them an edge on either the vigilance or the ego check.
Can I try to yeet the half-dead dinosaur into the portal before it closes?
You can. I mean, yeah.
Passive ego check or the other ego check?
Oh wait.
Why?
Roll your ego, hothead. We'll see if you get an extra edge.
I'm gonna help him. I just make an illusion of cheerleaders that just stands there and cheers.
Okay, yeah. So you do get the edge, hothead.
I forgot I have heightened senses.
Oh, nice. Oh. Actually, static scale, you would get another edge because of this specifically. That's why I asked you, but just see if you get a marble.
And I'll help Silencer blast the T-Rex through the portal.
Yeah, between the two of you, you can easily pick this thing up and move it through the portal. No checks required.
I'll look at Silencer and make pigeon noises.
Oh yeah,
And the
he's
robots-
the mega pigeon.
Burning bright, baby!
As you guys throw the dinosaur through the portal and Hothead burns away the vines, static scale, you are going to hear a hissing voice coming from inside the portal, kind of calling out and just saying, "This isn't done. Return, my brothers. We will regroup, and this world will yet be ours." And as you hear that kind of, you are the only one that hears this, but the portal is going to burn away, and that gateway to the Savage Lands is going to close, revealing that this was not an entrance to a display, but actually an entrance to a tunnel that seems to go underground. And you see on the tunnel the same spray paint tag that you saw outside the bodega. But it seems like this is where all of that growth was coming from. The Prospect Park is completely overgrown. You've sent those dinosaurs back where they came from, and you have saved Brooklyn.
Yay!
Red guys?
I'm just
I
gonna
mean, pigeon noise.
fucking fall flat on my ass and turn to and unturn out of hot head and just look at static scale and go. So what's the status on that Taco Bell?
They burned.
Yes.
They destroyed Taco Bell.
Yes, please. Oh, very well.
With that, everyone will earn a point of karma and 3 development points as
Oh,
Destroy Taco Bell.
that is where tonight's session will end. And
That was difficult.
Quickly, before we go, I tell
Was it?
everybody about the voice I heard before I forget.
that's cool. But we can pick up with that next week with the team discussing this voice from the Savage Lands that was calling out only to static scale for some reason.
This is a dino.
I'm not a dino.
that's racist.
Damn.
Thank you guys very much for the session.
Mm.